Okay, welcome to Grim Dawn. I've played a bit of this game, not very far, but enough to know that I can enjoy playing it. I've set up a new character here. It literally takes about 2 seconds. You pick a sex and a name. So we are Serlina, the level 1 character, the end. And this is how the game begins. So, here we go.
We paid a heavy price, but the trap worked.
You seem surprised.
It's been a while since we've had a win. How long will it hold?
I've never entrapped a being like this. But the bonds hold, for now.
How do we dispose of it?
I'm just a witch. You're the soldier.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
How do you kill a spirit, though?
If you kill the mortal vessel while it's bound, the spirit may perish within. If it escapes...
It's listening to us.
What are you?
Others of your kind name us Ethereal.
Why have you invaded our world?
Your world. We existed first, but were managed by your corrupt gods. Your part opened the way, and now we return to reclaim what by right should be ours.
I've heard enough of this rubbish. Let's hang it.
Destroy this vessel, and I will find another. I have tasted its desires, emotions. Your kind is weak. You have already lost this war.
Do it.
Captain!
Cut him down!
What? Are you mad? Better safe than sorry.
The spirit has fled!
This is a human now.
The captain is correct. When they awaken, they won't remember a thing.
The Ethereal was right. The war is lost. We're a resistance now, and we need every human survivor we can call to our cause. Maybe this one here can still die with some honor. If they ever wake up, send them to me. If they don't, bury him deep with the others.
Well, now. That was nice.
Still drawing breath, I see. You're one lucky bastard, I'll give you that. Best go speak to Captain Bourbon right away. He seems to have a plan for you now that we've spared your life.
And of course I can say, what happened? How did I get here?
You were possessed. So we strung you up. Seems the spirit fled your body before your life ran out. I'd have left you to hang, but the captain had other plans. He sees some purpose in you, and I'm not going to argue.
So where can I find this captain then?
He's, up the road, in the courtyard. Don't make me regret cutting you down.
Yeah, eat my asshole. So I can say I'll be on my way then, or it can wait. I'll head out. This is not the right direction. I don't know what that dude's doing. Okay. So there are places where you connect off to another part of the game map. So obviously I can't go across here. And you can see a very little bit of the game map here, and there is a world map to look at later on, and this will connect us off to the far side of the map. This this bridge once connected Devil's Crossing to the Arkovian foothills to the northwest. It must be restored before you can cross it. It will take 6 scrap and 3,000 iron bits to repair. Guess how much I have? None. So I can't do that right now. And there's other places where we'll find things like this. And there may or may not be some alternate way across. That way lies much higher level stuff than we're ready for, so we probably don't want to do that. Even if we could. Which I don't know that there's a way across that one. Let's see. What's down here? I don't remember going down here ever.
So you're the one we almost hung. I didn't really see a sense in it, but then again, no one really cares what old Barnabas thinks. You really should go speak with the captain. He'll be the one deciding whether there's a place for you here at Devil's Crossing.
Take care. And here's another place we can't get across, but there's no way to repair it, so it's just map border. And here's old Capitan.
You're not looking too bad for someone just come back from the brink of death. You were taken, possessed by the same creatures that have been reanimating these zombies here. Normally I'd have burned you with the rest to be safe, but we've lost too many people to the dead. I need someone expendable, someone with nothing to lose but a lot to gain. Right now, you're that person. Prove your worth to me, and the survivors of Devil's Crossing may just welcome you.
What is it you want me to do?
The bodies of the dead are rising again in some horrible unlife. Corpses don't just get up and move around on their own. Something is reanimating our deceased with ethereal energy. We have observed the dead for some time, and they appear to be flooding Lower Crossing from the Burial Hill, just beyond town. I want you to go to the Burial Hill, find whatever is controlling these abominations, and destroy it.
I can ask where can I find the Burial Hill, or I'd like to ask about something else. Where can
You will
I
need to
find
fight
it?
your way through Lower Crossing. Once you've crossed the stream on the far side of town, there will be a beaten path leading up to Burial Hill. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I'd be asking a lot of my people to welcome you with open arms, too. Help us in our hour of need, and I will open Devil's Crossing to you.
And I can say, I'll find what's reanimating those corpses, or I need some time to consider all this. Given there's no sanctuary or anything, I guess I'll find out what's reanimating those corpses. Sure, I nearly got hung. Why not?
See anything you like?
And here's the sales monkey, where I can buy various equipment. Of course, I don't think I can buy any of it because I don't think I have any money. So, yeah, here's my money. I have 0. Yay!
Put it to good use.
It's also where I can sell stuff. This style of game follows a older style called ARPG. Well, that's been around for quite a while. And the granddaddy of that style of game is Diablo and Diablo 2. This follows very much in the footsteps of the Diablo 2 style of game. There are some differences. Some for the better, some for the worse. This is not a brand new, top of the line game. This is a pretty old game. But it's got really great reviews. And I don't see any reason for me not to, play around with it. In the past, I've been leery of games like this just because, well, they're fantasy-based games, and I just really wasn't that into fantasy. But I've been feeling more more willing to watch that kind of thing or play with that kind of thing these days. Just because, well, I've gotten back into some fantasy role play, and I don't mind it as much now. I've had a good break from it, so, you know. One of the really big differences on this one is you don't actually start by finding a class. Oh, damn it. Giant grasshopper thing. Oh, fuck, there's more of them. You just start off as somebody with a weapon and good luck. When you gain experience, you'll be able to start leveling your character up. And then you can see down here these two little glowing icons tell me I can actually start leveling some stuff up. So I've got these statistics for my character. I want to try playing more of a magic character this time. I was playing a gun character before. So spirit, of course, is your magic stat. I'm going to crank that up some. And then for skills, you can pick any of these to be. You have your occultist, which once hunted by Imperial forces in an effort to control eldritch power, the occultist's craft focuses heavily on summoning and borrowing powers granted by the witches' gods, by the three witch gods, Basimiel, Soliel, and Derig. Their diverse arts include abhorrent curses and spells that inflict damage with poison, acid, and entropic energy, excelling with neither sword nor gun. They can use either to augment their offense. So, and I'd like to point out, I haven't actually picked this class, I'm just taking a look at what's in here. So, I can see early on I get the Evil Eye, which summons one of the infinite eyes of Drig, the great guardian of the hidden realm. The eye quickly speeds towards the target and then detonates itself. It's doing poison damage. And you can see there are upgrades down the paths. Bloody Pox, shunned by even many occultists for prolonged suffering it inflicts. This abhorrent curse calls down a virulent plague to spread amongst foes, inexorably sapping their life force and causing them to bleed from every orifice. Tasty. Curse of Frailty, the cruel word of power that robs enemies of their fortitude, making them slow and fragile. And Summon Familiar summons a mythical Storm Raven to support you. Storm Ravens are eldritch creatures of uncanny intelligence and magical ability, quite different from mundane ravens. Some believe they are not birds at all, but rather some manner of ancient sky spirit, for which the raven is a preferred manifestation. Only one raven may be summoned at any time. The raven scales with pet bonuses. Alrighty. So that's the occultist, but, oh shit. We can go back in here and look at others. And more to point, we can pick to, at any time we've got points, level any of these. So we can put points into anything. We aren't stuck with just a single class. So, you know, if I like the Arcanist, I can come over here and look at the Arcanist, who does a lot of elemental stuff. I tend to like summoning stuff, though, so I wanted to try the Occultist. Plus, they get the awesome Pilgrim's Pimp Hat. Now, you have to find those, but... And I think we'll start with the Evil Eye as a weapon. Oh, I gotta put a point in. The Chunka. So, as you can see, to gain more powerful abilities, you have to spend some of your skill points to get to these various levels. So I've unlocked these first level abilities now. I think I'm going to pick up the Evil Eye, and I'm going to throw a point into Summon Familiar. And that's all my points spent. And now I will throw my stuff up here. Oh, okay. Maybe. Oh, I bet I have to. There we go. There's the Evil Eye. And Summon My Familiar. And I wonder if I actually have to tell them to attack. So here's my Storm Raven. Fun to hang out. Yay. Good to keep your town dump right next to your water supply. Nothing can go wrong with that plan. Okay, we win. As you can see, the maps are kind of openish, but they are limited. It's not an infinite map where I can go everywhere in the whole world, but so we have Francis's charged gun here. I don't know that I need to use. And we have a note. Francis's note. I'm trapped here. I realize now. I will die in this house. Margaret, I fear you are already dead, so... Sorry, so it may not be so bad if I am shortly to join you. If by some miracle you yet live and return here to find the snow, please know that I am not angry with you. I never regretted our life together, but now only I regret that I lost my temper and spoke unkind words when we last parted. I hope you will not think me a coward for what I am about to do. They are already in the house. I've barricaded myself in this room, but it's only a matter of time before they break through. All I can do now is choose the manner in which I face death. I would rather die a man than be changed into one of these horrid things or eaten alive. I will always love you. Well, that's nice. Of course, we're playing a game called Grim Dawn. What did you think it was going to be like, right? So... What do you bug? So that's the Harbor Master's log. Oh yeah, I leveled up. If I can pump up my Storm Raven. I'd really like to see something more area of effect-ish. But let's pop a point into that. Definitely pump up the Raven. So let's put 2 points into him. Did my Raven just disappear? Oh, yep, apparently so. Apparently, pumping him up makes him disappear so I can resummon him to be stronger. You can catch the excitement on a replay on Twitch or on YouTube. It's just sort of another third-person fighting game. couldn't get myself turned around there. Apparently I don't know how to open a door. Let's see, the Journal of Inquisitor Creed, Part 1 and Part 2. Alright. Inquisitor Creed, Entry 1. I am currently en route to the village of Burwich in order to investigate a number of strange incidents that have been reported in the area. As dusk is dawning near the swamps of this region are said to be as dusk is dawning near and sorry, this is written weird. As dusk is dawning near, and the swamps of this region are said to be hazardous to travel at night, I've reluctantly taken lodging at a small, squalid tavern in Lower Crossing. Perhaps I am weary from my hurried travels, but I feel as if there is a strange pressure and electricity in the air. It is almost akin to the still before the thunderous summer gale. And yet the sun shines and not a cloud is to be seen. Everything seems as it should, but in my gut, I feel there is something terrible will soon come to pass. Okay? Is that number 1? No. There's a level. Here's entry number 2. As I was packing to resume my journey to Burwich, my assistance was urgently requested at a logging camp, the Old Grove, west of Devil's Crossing, where strange animal attacks have left 3 lumbermen listless and pale. On arrival, I received a somber greeting from the foreman, informed me that the bitten workers had gone mad and fled the premises. They were reported to have spoken in an unknown tongue. The foreman showed me the remains of the animals, 2 gray foxes and a hound, suffering from some sort of horrific mange, lay in a hastily dug pit behind the outhouse. The foreman told me the animals suddenly died when confronted by the workers and a strange green vapor emitted from their remains. Shortly afterwards, the 3 lumbermen fell ill, and their mental state rapidly deteriorated. It appears my presence in the region is most warranted. Okay? And here's the Harbor Master's log. Gray autumn fogs are appearing early in this, Jesus, I can't get these right. Autumn fogs are appearing early in this year, but traffic remains unusually high. There is a steady flow of small craft coming down from Malmouth. There are other townships to the northeast. Really? You write northeast, not northeast? Come on. Some of these boats are barely afloat, burdened with what looks like people's every possession. The travelers sometimes entire families bring with them strange tales of wars and the unnatural. A bunch of hogswash riling up the soft town folk. Can't complain though, keeps the dock busy. Most are westbound, trying to get as far away as they can. The lads at the docks are starting to lose their nerve. Some have talked about setting out west themselves, but I've assured them this is all nonsense and will pass. Youth are easily caught up in the energy of the moment. Yes, like The Walking Dead. Youth always running off to become The Walking Dead. Fucking kids these days, right? Oh shit. That's a big monster. Oh. But apparently my Storm Raven was up to it. Whipped its ass good. Oh. Oh yeah, I got a level too. Well, let's switch to better boots. And can I use that? Nope. These little guys are like well, it's not exactly the most exciting thing either, you know. Watching somebody else game, I don't know. Think of it as a long dose of sleeping tonic, I suppose. You can watch until you fall asleep and then pick it there again and go back to sleep. Yay! Oh. Alright, so we have various little guys here, these one-off things that essentially I can take these and put them on weapons, and that will imbue the weapons with some extra damage and powers that I can use. Let's see, what does this one do? Frost, Fire Blast. Oh, yeah, okay. I think we may go with this cracked lodestone now, because that will give me or maybe we won't. Oh, required levels 5. Psych! I think we won't go with that because we're not level 5. It gives me a AoE blast around me, which I think would come in handy. Alright, so we've got some skill to spend. That's good. I definitely want to pump up my eyeball skill. And I definitely want to pump up my Raven skill. Is this an undead guy? No. I thought I specialized in summoning. Ah, there's a Hellhound. I really don't seem to have a very large amount of stuff I can summon, do I? Make sure my Raven kicks ass then. Alrighty. Get my Raven back. Oh. Didn't realize I had a loot filter in this game. That's nice. Okay, wow, I could really... Wow. They really give you a lot of stuff you can filter on. That's nice. I think this is the first game I've seen that really gave you that kind of ability. Let's see. Morphs. issues I've always had with games like this is when your character moves under something, it becomes hard to see rendering is sometimes not as good as it could be. And it becomes a pain in the butt. What's this? Random stuff, okay. Fine, if I'm going to do that inaccurate, I'll just swing on them. Okay. Oh, that got me nothing. Good shooting, Raven. Hey, buddy. This is Faldus. We're all gonna die out here. I can tell him, you're on your own. Sucks to be you. Or, calm down. Where are you from? He'll go with calm down. Where are you from? I was staying with a group of survivors down in Devil Crossing, you know. The old prison, but supplies started running low. I volunteered to go out scavenging around Lower Crossing. I figured it was safe enough, but I was wrong. Got chased here by a pack of ravenous rift scourges. Though I can't hear their matting skittering anymore. I suppose I have you to thank for that. Doesn't matter though. The area's overrun with the dead. We won't make it 5 feet without getting surrounded. I can say the way back should be clear now, or I suppose I could open a rift gate, or you're on your own. I'll open a rift gate. He says, what? Isn't that what those things are pouring out of? And I can say, well, sort of. Mine will take you home. Or, never mind. I tell him they'll take him home. I'm having a hard time believing after what I've seen in Burwich. But you don't seem to have the look of a taken about you. I suppose this is my only option. Well, I could just say forget it and leave you here, but I'll send you home. See you back in Devil's Crossing. Blip. Kick open the gate or the door. Because I don't know how to use the door knob. Oh crap, that's a one. The poo cloud to subside. So just exploring the map is usually highly advisable in this style of game, just because you'll find more stuff and you'll get experience rather than charging into some of the bigger fights low on XP, which is fairly important. You don't want to be running into a fight like that at like it's really tough and have low XP and get your ass beat. Is any, no, I got that all on. Alright, well, okay, what we got then? Boy howdy, people always be leaving stuff in stumps. And we have officially made it to Burial Hill. I think we'll go ahead and go back to town and unload some stuff.
You see anything you like?
No. Not unless you have something that boosts my magical abilities. Hey, scrap metal, great axe of blood. Yo, blood, check out my scrap metal axe. It's great.
See you around.
Okay, well, back we go. To Burial Hill. Yeehaw. Let's see, there's a wreck up here. Let's see, worn clothing versus a fur-lined jacket. Give me a fur-lined jacket. Okay. So I've got 3 points. I'm definitely putting one into spirit. What does cunning do for me? Improves your combat technique, increasing your physical appears, bleed, and internal trauma damage. Also increases your capacity for pain and your chances for landing more melee ranged attacks. Melee and ranged attacks critically hitting enemies. Strength, fight in heavier gear, ability to avoid enemy attacks. Increases your capacity to retain, your ability to regenerate wounds, your ability to avoid being hit critically. I definitely want to bump up Zeke some more. Put 2 into spirit. Again, does that be my main stat that I'm interested in? And keep making my Raven badass. Alright. Whoops, clicked off of it. Oh yeah, I have good boots. Oh well, they'll sell. Not a thing. A woven coif. Oh, certainly. Would not mind a woven coif. Down to Goblin Town. Still getting a lot of buffering. The source of the dead is near. Oh, that's good news. Or is it good news? Maybe it's not good news. My Raven's really kicking some ass. Generate my energy. I'll have that. Boost my stats. That sounds good. Don't forget, Matt, you need money. That will sell. Yep, there's something back there. I'm gonna look at. Plus eat a food ration. Down this way. So if I put an Aether Crystal in here, it will fix the shrine, and the shrine will give me stuff. Voila. Fucking bug. Place has the worst cockroach population I've ever seen. Oh, cool. Okay, well, we have solved the problem at Burial Hill, so let's go talk to Captain, go on a suicide mission and see what he has to say about that.
The dead attacks have slowed and their numbers are thinning. I take that as a sign that you've dealt with the source?
Oh yeah, sure, why not? Of course I've dealt with the source.
A creature was doing this? Disturbing. Thanks to your efforts, we may yet hold out here a little longer. I've sent word to the gate guard. Speak to him and he should let you in. Take some well-deserved time to rest and recover. Welcome to Devil's Crossing. I need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime, there are others around Devil's Crossing who could use your help. Take a moment to mingle with your fellow survivors. Kasparov, our resident scientist, is really eager to speak with you. He babbled some nonsense, but I believe he wants to talk about your connection with the Ethereals. Barnabas, our handyman, said he needed help with our water pump. When you're done assisting them, speak with me in my office inside the prison.
And, let's see, I can say I'll speak to them. I've had enough for right now. Where can I find them? I'd like to ask a few questions. I know where they are, so I'll speak to them. And that's just a guy named Harmon. He's not anybody special. And he says, I hear you've been cleaning out the lower crossing. If you're gonna keep fighting those bastards, you'll need better equipment than that. Here's something you'll likely never see again in this world, stranger. Something for nothing. Takes my coin off my hands, I don't need it no more. Really? Why are you helping me? You see, they killed my Annabelle back in the village when the village was first overrun. Ain't nothing gonna bring her back, and if it tries, I'll put a bullet through its skull. I got nothing left but revenge, so I pay good iron to those willing to put down those abominations. Take Pharos, Julius, and Negan, for instance. Used to all be good men, defenders of the Empire. Now nothing more than shambling fiends stalking the swamp lands of Rightmire. Slaughter them. Put them in the dirt like they ought to be, and I'll give you some more iron from my stash. And I can say I don't trust handouts, or I'll put them down. Of course, I'll put them down. And the first guy we want to talk to is...
Welcome to my workshop. I saw you fighting the dead out in Lower Crossing, and I dare say you were absolutely brilliant. Evidently, cutting you off that noose was the best decision the captain made that day. Ah, where are my manners? I'm Kasparov, scientist and inventor. What brings you to my humble shop?
The captain said you wanted to speak with me.
Rift gates, yes. The Ethereals use them to get around. I was working on a way to close them, but then you stumbled through ours. We have never seen a human, possessed or otherwise, pass through one before. Not a living one, anyway. It was then that I realized that we could put these portals to use. There is something about you that is attuned to the rift gates, and I intend to replicate it.
Oh, goody. Wait, I what?
You don't remember anything, do you? I may have taken some liberties while you were out cold. It was just a few tests, a blood sample or two, nothing major. The results were curious. It appears that your body is still teeming with residual aether energies. Don't worry, you won't be growing any new limbs. Probably. But I'm going on tangents here. I believe that with a correctly tuned pulse of aether energy, we can replicate this phenomenon in a controlled manner, as in without the need for pesky possession. I've been working on just the device to do it, but it needs power. For that, I require aether crystal fragments.
And I can say, where can I find them, or aether crystals like these?
Excellent. These will do perfectly. I'll just place them into my device here, and... Oh my, that's not right. Not at all. That pulse, it wasn't supposed to go off. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3... Yes, my fingers are still intact. Did it reach you too? How do you feel? Ah, very good. I'm sure a little more aether in your system won't do you the slightest harm. Okay, maybe it was a lot more. But you look fine. Fitter than ever. A real shame about the prototype, though. Showed such promise. Perhaps if I had more fragments. We've been so preoccupied with this Riftgate business that I completely forgot about my apprentice, Darlet. I sent her out to the Burwitch Estates to fetch parts for our research, and she's been gone entirely too long. Seems her ineptitude carries beyond just the workstation.
Yeah, you sent her into the undead and monster-infested wastelands, and she's inept. Oh, wait, whose thing just blew up?
I have to say, I do feel a little responsible for her now that she's my apprentice. Could you please go out there and find that hopeless girl?
Yes, I will keep an eye out. I also want to punch you in the dick now. And I have leveled up again, or at least gotten points. Let's see, I have 1 point available. I think we will put that into spirit. Let's see. For energy, blah, blah, blah. Spiritual burden, blah, blah, blah. Increases your capacity for pain, magnifies your magic damage. Yes, that's definitely what I want to put points into. Just double checking that. And let's see. Also want to, of course, spend our points. And we have 4. Well, that's handy. Put 2 there and put 2 there. Alright. Summon my butch ass raven back. Because he does all my fighting.
The captain send you over? You must have done quite a service with the dead if he's got hands to spare for old Barnabas. Let's get to business, yeah? Our wind pump's broken down again and we're running low on water. We're all out of parts, so I can't fix her up. Can always melt down what weapons we have, but I'm not too fond of being devoured in my sleep. I'll need scrap from Lower Crossing.
And where can I find it? Why not just lower a bucket into the river? And is this enough scrap? Why not lower a
Have you seen the
bucket in the
bodies
river?
floating out there? Surface water around here is rank with disease and decay. Our only hope is the well. Now, you gonna get some scrap, or do I have to settle for sass?
And
Search the
where
ruined
can I
houses and
find
the
it?
old dumping grounds on the far side of Lower Crossing, past the burial hill. Smash some junk. Search the bodies of those things roaming around out there. Where you get it isn't that important to me, just that you get it soon. We're running out of drinking water. Nothing to be said about ever taking a bath again.
And of course, is this enough scrap?
Impressive. We hadn't had much luck scavenging for supplies on account of the dead swarming Lower Crossing. You seem to handle them well enough, though. I'll get the wind pump up and running in no time. Devil's Crossing will have safe drinking water again, and it's all thanks to you. First glass is on me. Well, good news is, I got the water pumping again. The only problem is, it smells like a sewer. Only about a tenfold worse. Well, I haven't smelled something this rotten since...
Since when?
since I've cleared out a den of slith, ages ago. They're loathsome reptiles, make their homes in swamps and dank caves. They secrete a nasty poison into the water that makes it drinkable for them, but nearly always fatal to us. I bet good iron there's a nest in that cave that fuels our pump. I'm too old for all this spelunking, so I need you to go down there and kill it.
How do I get to the cave?
This key'll open the cellar in the shack behind me, right by that accursed rift gate. It connects to the bowels of the prison, which should lead you to the cave. Find the slith matriarch that's likely polluting our water supply, and the poison should clear out on its own. You do this, and all the Devil's Crossing will be honoring your name with every glass.
And I can say I don't have time for this, or I'll take care of the slith. Of course I'll take care of the slith. It's on my goody two-shoes. Goody two-shoes, goody two-shoes. I'm an idiot. I need to dump some stuff before I go down there.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Yes. Let's see. Alright, let's sell the rest of this junk off. Okay. Let's see. You know what? I'll find stuff. I'm doing okay so far. I got a point to spend, okay. Well, that's probably, well, you know what? I haven't run into anything that I need physique for yet, but I'll go ahead and put another point into it just to be safe. That way I can pick up what I find when I find it. Yeehaw! What logic?
Put it to good use.
I'll pick up what I find when I find it. Okay, Ice spike, and that's fire blast. Okay. I'm going to take one of these lodestones and chuck it on here, because that will give me the ability to do this lightning nova, which is something I can use to blast guys that get up on me. And let's see. Stick with what I got. Alright. Down to Goblin Town. Raven. Supposed to be whooping these things' ass for me. Not leaving me with my pants down here. I will say one of the cool things in this game is there's monster fights. Which is to say the monsters will fight with each other, and that's actually kind of cool. Splat. Patchwork leggings look like. Much better than what I got on. That's what they look like. Let's see. Extra health and physical resistance. Take it. Okay, apparently I can mess with my stuff. Better if I can take that and move it on. roaches down here. Oh, down to Goblin Town. Nothing in there. Nope. Alright, well, we popped into the level. Sworn to Spirit. Let's see. Magic offhand. Increases poison damage. That works for me. That's my main attack. Increase health and constitution. Oh. Spike. Alright. Shut that on my pants. Keep me alive longer! Por favor! Oh, I forgot to bump up my stuff. 6 points, hey. There we go. What does that do? Soul Switch Fire. Huh. And there's some of my Raven. Get my ass kicked if I forget to do that. Okay, let's see. Lots of stuff I can't use. Ba-da-ba-ba. Nothing terribly useful there. Nope, looks like random shit. Okay. Random piles of shit! Woot woot! Fix the shrine. Starting to get pretty full here. Let's see. Not want to switch up for that yet. Can't use that until I'm level 9. Alright. Let's go get some more XP. Or not. Okay, well, it looks like we wiped these guys out. Alright. We've done the do. Just take a portal home instead of walking all the way out.
Any luck clearing out those sliths? People are starting to beg me for water. I don't know how many more times I can say it'll melt your guts before they just rush me and take it. Well done. Once I pump out the remaining poisoned water, the spring should be clean enough for drinking. I'll make sure to let people here know how much help you've been. They'll be grateful that they can get a drink without dissolving their intestines. One more thing. Take my rucksack. Useful for hauling back scrap or whatever else you come across. I'm too old for that stuff now.
That there's the rucksack area, so yay, more room to carry junk around.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Let's see, what does that look like versus what I've got? Whoa, increases. Oh, okay, mine does 35. Alright, never mind. It's not that great then. Bonus to pets. I think I'll stick with the one I've got. It boosts poison. And I don't want that particularly. Oh, I leveled it good. I can wear this ring if I want it. Let's see. Resistance, defensive ability, spirit A, physique A, acid damage. And what are my rings that I just arbitrarily have on giving me? Bleed damage, cunning, health regen, very minor energy regen. Offense and lightning damage. You know what? We're gonna switch that one out. Alright. That's what I cared about. Okie dokie. Actually, well, no, I'll keep those around because there's stuff that they'll be useful for. I'll just put them in a box somewhere. Alright. Fire damage, which I don't do. Nope. Oh, okay, those are just... Let's see. I'm just looking at equipment, see if there's anything that's really amazing that I might want. For the most part, the answer seems to be not so much.
Put it to good use.
Alright. Well, I'll be damned. You really came through for me. The rift took me back to Devil's Crossing just as you promised. You're welcome. I'd like to thank you. Here, take everything I've found out there. It's not much, but maybe you can make some use of it. So it's a lot of iron. That's nice. And some scrap. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry to bother you, but if you're headed out towards Brightmire, could you keep an eye out for my brother? Who is he? His name is Milton Hart. He was a soldier in the Imperial Army. When we fled Burwich, he volunteered to cover our escape. He always had a penchant for heroics. But it's been weeks and we have not heard from him. I dread to think he may have become one of the dead. He always wore an amulet I gave him years ago to keep him safe. Now I fear it may be preserving him in undeath. I wish nothing but for my brother to be allowed to rest in peace. Will you do this for me? Yes, I will do this for you. We last saw each other at the Sodden Hollow in Brightmire, so I'm afraid he's out there. Yeah, I'm sure I'll end up out there. I'll go and see him.
See anything you like?
And here's the insulting part about all the work that you've done. This guy will sell you stuff. He's the quartermaster here. But he has various levels of stuff that he's willing to sell at, depending on how much they like you. I have to get 1,500 status with these guys before he'll sell me the lowest tier of stuff, which is like one-shot junk. And yeah, so I'm tolerated here. What the fuck you? Okay.
Greetings, child. I am pleased to see that the taint of possession has left you. Should you require it, I offer spiritual guidance to the survivors. I will gladly extend this service to you.
And I can say, are you the one who stopped me when I was possessed? Spiritual guidance? Or thank you. I would appreciate that. You're the one that stopped me when I was
My knowledge of
possessed.
spirits has allowed me to devise a trap with which we were able to contain you and the ethereal that controlled you. It was not until the noose was firmly around your neck that the spirit left you, though.
Why haven't you dealt with the reanimator then? You mentioned spiritual guidance. She hadn't dealt with the reanimator because it's a trap she puts on the ground. She'd have to go find him and she'd get killed doing it.
Troubled memories can cloud the mind and torment the spirit. With my guidance, you can move past these painful thoughts and begin anew.
All right. So,
What troubles you?
she will let you undo points that you've done here, I think.
Stay strong.
These are random people.
I'll keep your stash safe.
And this guy is basically your storage chest. You just take stuff and throw it over here for safekeeping. And all this stuff. These guys can be put on stuff, but they're also useful in creating stuff later on. So that's why I'm keeping them around. I'll keep the ether on me. Usually if it's in here, you can actually use it. Let's see. I'd have to be, I'm level 5. Can I use this for anything? Is this useful for me? Poison damage. What's the poison after this? 14. Okay. This might be worth picking up. This one, the item transfer stuff where you can switch it between various characters if you want to. This actually looks really nice. Oh, I don't have enough spirit. Nope, still don't have enough spirit. Alright, I'll put that in my chest and come back to that.
I'll keep an eye on this.
And let's see, we've got 3 points. Well, we all know how I spend 3 points. Okay.
Good, you're back. I've heard good things from both Kasparov and Barnabas. You're a real asset to this community.
Why, thank you.
One of my scouts came back with news making our next move clear. The dead are heavily concentrated in Burwitch Village to the north, past the swamps of Whitemire. There must be a reason why. Perhaps the ethereal behind these attacks is there. We can't know for sure without investigating deeper.
How can I help?
You've proven yourself quite resourceful thus far. Your ability to secure rift gates for human use could be a turning point in our situation. With all the activity around Burwitch, there's bound to be a rift gate. If you can capture it, that will give us a solid foothold in the area.
How do I get to Burwitch?
Follow the road north through Whitemire. Though in the current state of things, you'll likely have to leave the road behind well before you reach the village. Keep pressing north, and you will eventually reach the outskirts of Burwitch. It's surrounded by a palisade wall, so you will have to find a way inside. Once you've secured the rift gate, return to Devil's Crossing.
I'm ready. Or I can sound, that sounds like suicide. Find someone else. I'm ready. I do like that they give you the fuck you options. No fucking way I'm doing that. Kiss my ass. Oh, goodness. Alright, here we go. We need to go... Can I go there? No? Alright. So we'll go to the Burial Hill gate. And... Oh. Well, that sucks. I do know the way through is up here, though. Oh, you know what? Ow. Did I clean out? Yeah, I cleaned out. Let's see. Oh, man. I may have to suck it up and switch over. That's pretty good armor. And it's better energy regen. That's 8 to all of my stats. I don't get hit that much, right? Ow. Stanching's cloth strap of blood. Yeah, that's less armor, and I don't do bleed damage, so yeah, I'll get that. Oh boy, it kind of hatchet. And some hella mosquitoes. Oh, that's not where we want to be. Not yet. Finish exploring the dump before I get a Whitemire. Well, maybe I have finished exploring the dump. And there's whatever the hell's up this way. Let's go see what that is. Nice cave. Let's go see a cave. What a shithole. forgetting that I have the Nova on me. And apparently that's the cave. Well, alright. Any little piles of junk I can pop open? Back in here? No? Alright. Thank you, Raven. Alright, what was I looking at? Oh yeah, these patchwork lightings. That's a tough give up. Does it have elemental resistance? I'll stick with what I've got. Ah, I was hoping I'd get one of these. Wait a minute, I have to double check that. That's not us. That's not us. What was the good one? I put the good one away? No. No, there it is. Ah, yes, okay. There we go. All upgraded and ready to rock. Alright, have we been everywhere? We've pretty much been everywhere. Yeah, I don't think so. Actually, I'm gonna pick anything else up now. Right back. No, I did not. Okay. Bottom, bum, bum. What's that? No. Well, we'll put some more into that. Alright. Nice. Pour it on. Alright. Oh, shit balls. That's not even go there. Sure, that'll almost certainly assure I find a better helm soon. Which would be annoying. That's why that would happen. Oh crap, how do I get over there? Ah, okay. I'm supposed to be finding this chick's brother, and I don't know where the hell he's at. I don't think I've ever found him. But he's somewhere out here in Whitemire. So, searching we shall go. Woven Cord of Mystic Thunder? Oh, nah. Still know what I want. cave. Perhaps he be down the cave. No, apparently that's not him. Apparently we've got bandits down the fucking cave, though.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore. My inventory is full. My inventory is full.
Alright. We have finally hit the point where picking up junk stuff is probably not going to be worth it. Now, in a lot of games of this style, you would you just go back to town, sell your stuff, and come back. But this game doesn't let you come back, which kind of blows, because that means you can't just pick everything up all the time. But so be it. Jasper, please stay your weapon, stranger. We're no outlaws. We were captured and put to work here in the mine. I hope you're here to free us. You're slaves here? So it would seem, and nothing is worse to a rover than being confined. We're part of a rover band that set up camp in a secluded part of Whitemire, hoping to avoid trouble, but trouble found us anyway. They captured 4 of us, but young Larkin and 2 of the other men who were already here have died from overwork. They just left their bodies down here with us. Rovers follow the path of peace, but I can't help thinking the world would be a better place. The world is a better place since you sent those outlaws to meet their judgment. I can get you to Devil's Crossing using a rift gate, or I killed the bandits. You're free to go. Would you like to go to Devil's Crossing? Well, you're free to go to your camp then. We will spread the word of your deed. Should you ever find yourself in the company of rovers, you will always find a place by our fire. Take care, buddy. Back that way. Goes down this way. Dirt-covered notes. Okay. Yes, come, make me bleed, if you can. Well, apparently that was that. Let's see, the Subjugator's Fleshbound Tome of Frostbite. Too bad I don't do cold stuff. And dirt-covered note. Dirt-covered note. Got ourselves a bunch of them idiot rovers wandering in our hideout the other night. They were unarmed, as they often are. Of course, they tried to run when we jumped them, but little good that did them. Now we have ourselves a few slaves digging in the mine. We can't eat coal, though. Our food supplies are starting to run out. Rovers barely had a few scraps between them. With the Burwich Village bridge destroyed, we're stuck in this swamp. I'm beginning to wonder if perhaps we made a mistake by not following Cronley's gang to the west. May not be much pickings in the wilderness on that side of Devil's Crossing, but at least they had numbers. Could have probably hunted down a decent-sized boar between a lot of them. Out here, we got nothing but Slith and the dead. What a yummy prospect. Eating the dead. Right. Well, that did not lead where I'd hoped. But we freed some slaves. That's good, right? Okay, let's go back to Devil's Crossing. Unload some stuff.
Come see what's left of my wares.
I don't think I found anything here that I want to keep. This is better than all that. Alrighty.
Iron well spent.
Got something you need stashed?
Indeed, indeed. Damn. Gonna be a while. Carry those around with me just to let me upgrade armor in the field. Those need to get sold. I think these get used at Slith shrines. I'm not sure.
I'll keep an eye
Keep
on
them
this.
on me.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Any good offhand stuff? No. Oh, wait, maybe. Uh, 20 poison. Yeah, but I like the bonus to my pet's health. Well, actually, I don't know. Poison, some acid. No, I don't think so.
Iron well spent.
I don't know if there's a grab all button in this. There ought to be, but I don't know what it is. Rare offhand, okay. Increases energy regen by a shitload, that's nice. Bonus to all pet damage. Fourth a guardian with strong attacks. Whoa, I like that. I think we'll definitely use that. I thought it called forth a guardian. Oh, there's a chance of my attack stuff, okay. Well, that's fine. I'll take what I can get. A rare ring of stuff that doesn't really help me that much. It's a shame. Okay, we're getting pretty far afield from where we need to be. This brother guy I'm supposed to be looking for is in White Marsh, theoretically. I'm gonna way the fuck away from that. Oh, that's my guy that got something neat. Torvin, you you travel a dangerous path, stranger. This solitary refuge is one of the few safe places left in Whitemire. If you plan to set out on the road again, perhaps there's a way we could help one another. I can say no thank you, or what might that be? What might that be? The Slith are unnatural creatures and poison the land itself. So it seems only fitting we should turn some of their vile magic against them. Their shamans carry bone necklaces, primitive things, but they carry primal power within them. I can weave this power into something more potent for you. Bring me a few of their necklaces, say 100 iron bits to aid us, and I will fashion you a magical ring. What do you say? Oh, that sounds good. How many necklaces do you need? Alright. What's this? Bum. Actually, that boosts stats. I'll take that over cold damage, which I don't use. Nothing special. I'm gonna put that in my chest. 88 health, 9% spirit, and energy regenerated per second. Well, I think that's better than this thing is. And that, what are these? Don't have Zeke. Got better than that. Okay. Oh damn! I got rid of one of the ones I didn't want to get rid of. All right. Thanks, guys. I'll keep an eye out for necklaces. You wouldn't happen to have seen some guy who was someone's brother roaming around here, would you? Just that I'm trying to find this fella and play the rest. Can I do this? Nothing special about that. I think Hunger White about where her brother's at. I don't think there's any more of Whitemire that I can get into. Well, up in Foggy Bank over on that side. Let's see. Oh, there may be some more. Okay, we got us a cave here. Maybe Bro's down the cave? Who knows? We're definitely gonna go find out. Oh, interesting, okay. Let's see. Lightning Rod is an epic one-handed sword. Not something I'm going to be using. Let's see. Increases cunning, aether damage, and spirit. Something I bet it's not as good as the thing I've got, I think. No. Two-hand physique or something like that. What are these? Rare shoulders. And I can wear them. Wow. Okay. Well, it's good armor and, well, that one that doesn't have the poison. Oh, that's nice. Oh no, that's resistance. I'll take resistance. Somewhere in Foggy Bank someplace. Okay. Well, that's not just what we wanted. I'll head back to White Mire. Area off this way. Oh, there we go. Alright. Put that open. Damn it, that's Foggy Bank. Well, I am starting to think that chick is lying about where her brother was last seen. Ah, I got her brother's handle. Okay. And let's see. I'm afraid I may have to break a promise. I'm not going to give up yet, but things aren't looking good outside. I was lucky to survive the first night when I volunteered to distract the rotten walkers while Bourbon and his group, including my little sister Sybil, made their way through Devil's Crossing. I believe in Bourbon, and if anybody can get these people through, it's him. Before they left, I looked Bourbon in the eye and told him to keep her safe. But he put his arm on my shoulder and spoke in that calm, reassuring tone of his. He told me he would do everything he can, but I had to promise to him to do something too. I would do my damn best to get out of here alive. Well, I've sure got myself into a fine fix. I diverted them walkers, alright, but now I'm all hemmed in. I've been hiding in a group of old, dilapidated shacks and keep changing position whenever the dead get too close. I can't find a way forward, though, and I'm running out of daylight. Walkers seem stupid generally, but I think they dug out the riverbanks last night, allowing the water to wash the road out. It's almost as though something is directing them. I'm not done yet, and I have no intention of dying in this rotten shack. I'm going to try and break free. I'll go out fighting if I have to. If the worst comes to pass and you're reading this note on my cold corpse, well, let my sister know what came to pass and tell her to be brave. I can only hope she made it to Devil's Crossing. Okay? I will pass that note along. It's the brother's amulet. Mutiny. Epic, one-handed, ranged. Well, that's a nice looking gun. Put that in a trade thing for another character. Alright, well, we finally found Bro. Into there. Let's go down to Goblin Town. Oh, that doesn't look good.
Kill the non-believers.
Another sacrifice.
Rest none but the altar.
Ow, fucker. Isaac. My rescue arrives. I'm afraid you're too late, though. Those bloodthirsty bastards already took my best parts for their altar. There must be something I can do. I'm as good as dead. Don't waste your time on me. My valuables are going to do nobody any good hidden away under a tree stump, though. You've slain my captors, so you earned that much. Follow the river outside the cabin to the river delta, search the shore. When the world went down the Sith hole, I hid my most valuable possessions away underneath a loose tree stump. Take whatever you want. Just bash some cultist heads in for me, eh? I already found your stash. Guess I should have hidden it better, eh? Isaac grimaces in pain. I hope my things serve you well. Gag. Or maybe not. I guess he's just gonna lay there and eventually die someday. I don't know. Okay. Cultists. Into the world, and some motherfuckers want to start a cult. Alright. Froggy Bank portal going on. Might as well just sell out. Crank my spirit up a little more. What's this? Missive to Rightmire Bloodbound. The time has come to strike at our ethereal nemesis in Whitemire. Even now, we gather our forces in the hills above Burwich for an assault on the village. However, before that can happen, we must first secure Whitemire so that there are no enemies at our backs. Though strong, loyal, and ready to die in the name of Catan, I believe you have insufficient bloodbound to overcome the ethereal presence. We've had great success in bringing forth more powerful servants of Catan from the void. A single harbinger could wipe out all the ethereals in Whitemire, even take on the Devil's Crossing, which would serve as a stronghold for our order in this region. To bring forth a harbinger, you will need blood and lives of at least 3 men. Gather the sacrifices however you see fit, either from refugees on the road, rover camps, or chosen amongst your own bloodbound. Inform me of your success when it is complete. Wow. Some nasty motherfuckers. Alright. Let's go back to Devil's Crossing.
Come see what's left of my wares.
That's the poison damage, you say. Let me have a pair of those then. And nice, but not as good as what I've got. It's based off of the health and constitution. Alright.
Iron well spent.
Let's go turn in Homegirl's quest. You've returned. I see that you carry my brother's amulet. So it is as I feared. Yes, unfortunately, Milton was one of the dead. This is a lot to take in. Milton, I'm sorry, brother. Thank you, stranger. At least I can live knowing my brother is free of all this misery. And the amulet was enchanted to keep my brother strong. I think you could use it more than me. Take it. Maybe it'll bring you luck. Okay. Ring, wasn't it? Definitely not it. Okay. Oh, here it is. Derp. Sister's Amulet of Life Giving. Rare amulet. Let's see. Well, that seems like it's a lot better than what I'm carrying around. Is a bag of salt.
Got something you need stashed?
Okay. It's nothing special. Special. Alright. Keep those on me. No, I'll keep that one. Health, it's really not doing anything. Oh, it is better health regen. Oh, I try not to get damaged, so not exactly what I need. Bonus to all pets. Oh, I like that.
It's safe with me. Promise.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Still don't like me.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Yeah.
Put it to good use.
Go for my scrap in here.
I'll keep your stash safe. I'll keep an eye out, miss.
Oh, wait a minute. How awesome is this versus what I've got right now? Adds poison damage. That adds to all damage then. Summons a guardian. Boosts pet damage. Yeah, you know what? That's the better item.
It's safe with me. Promise.
Oh, that level. Okay. Now there's 6 points available. Okay, wow. Pop that up one. Let's see. Raven channels all their energies to mend the flesh of wounded allies. Nice. Bloody pox. Makes people bleed from their orifices. Nice. Blood burst. Fly burst on impact. That sounds good. And what is this? Let's see, we got burning your enemies, weapon attack. That's a weapon thing, I don't need that. That looks like it gets me an area of effect. That seems like that would be helpful. Okay. Don't go in there yet. Been in there. Just as I get in here, he croaks. Oh, no, I have been in here. Ah, this must have been the exit that I came out of. Okay. Let's see, I need to turn in swift necklaces. So I got killed the last of the man guys they wanted me to kill for now. What was this guy's with the ring thing? I have no idea anymore. Oh well, I'll look for him later. this page looks recent. Let's see what's down here. I'm gonna go back this other way.
You never let them wash it because the back patch that I put on is ripping off.
Okay.
Yeah, it usually happens every time it goes through the wash and it's just starting to get old.
Alright.
They're my dirty crap pumps. Oh, wow.
Okie dokie. Wait, there's a guy over there? I don't remember seeing a guy over there. Let's go check on this guy over there. Up from here. Oh, guy's stuck in a cage. Ah, thank goodness someone came. Those slipped. They attacked my caravan and killed all my guards. I think the only reason they left me alive was so that they could have me fresh later, those bastards. I can say, a fine merchant such as yourself probably has a few coins, yes? Just not very nice. Or I'm from Devil's Crossing, I can help you get back there. I'm going to tell them I'm from Devil's Crossing. Don't kid yourself. Look at this blood. I'm not going to be able to walk out of here. Appreciate the thought. It might be better just to end it quick. I can say, I can save you, but do you have any coin? Or, you probably won't like this, but I can open up a rift for you. Last thing I want is for my legs to stay on this side while the rest of me goes back. But you're not giving me any alternatives, are you? Send me off then. Zap. Let's see. We got junk. We basically got junk. What's this? Tunic of the wolf. not bad, actually. Toss one of those onto it, yeah. And replace the tunic that I'm wearing with it. Okay. I'll put that on there. No. No. Actually, something that on there might be a good idea since I've been keeping that around for quite a while. I'm gonna drop a point onto the suit because I haven't done that in a while. And let's see, we've got 3 points available. Beef up my crow. Let's check that out. Let's see. We'll throw it down there so I can get to it. Alright. Alright. Let's go look back in that area, I guess. Might be some stuff back there that I'd be interested in. Or just more bugs. Alright, well, it was just more bugs. Alright, so here's this bridge thing where we can pay to rebuild it. But I'm going to check out this cave down here first. I'm terribly impressed, but it's only at level 1 or 2 maybe. It might become useful. Especially if we fight somebody big like that. Let's see. Yeah, not getting anywhere nose. I don't really see much anything there that's worth mentioning. Denotation site. Looks like a portion of the flooded passage is caved in. You can, detonations. You can clear it out with some heavy explosives. The old abandoned mines around Old Arkovia are likely the best place to find them. It will take 3 dynamite to clear a path. Well, I don't have enough dynamite for that. Although I may know where that goes to, actually. I think I've been in the other side of that, and it would be nice to know I could just go right through there, but who knows, there could actually be something else there. I could be wrong. That looks like the same thing, but apparently, I don't know. Maybe it wraps around through there. Okay, well. Looks like I'm going anywhere that way. Twisty place.
can't carry anymore.
Oh my. Let's arrange some of this stuff and see if we can carry more that way. Oh wow. Corrosive putrid necklace of readiness. Skull is coated in putrid slime. Does acid damage, or adds acid damage maybe. Boosts poison, that's nice. Adds straight up health. Defensive ability. Defensive ability. Poison and acid resistance, very nice. Boosts a skill I'm not using, I don't think. Where did that go? There it is. Boosts a skill I don't have. Bunch of Dreeg stuff on here. What blood Dreeg is. Oh, you know what? I think I'll use that. Very nice. Okay. Down. I should boost my level now. Oh, almost all pets. Oh, I like that. Put down there. Oh, and I just realized I forgot to check this again. The hell's the blood of Dreeg? Tell. Oh, there it is. Pretty high level, okay. Okay. And let's, you know what? I don't want to know if bloody poxes are going to end up being any good. So let's crank that up to 5 and see if it does anything worth a shit. That don't look like it, but let's see. Okay, I can see it actually doing stuff. It's a good crowd control.
My inventory is full.
No. Why I ramp on that guy, I cannot say. Though I suspect the words, "what a dumbass," play some part in it. Undesecrate this guy. It's a rear shield. It's a rear helm. But neither one of those are really that great. But they'd probably sell better than those two do. That's rare. That's crap. Nothing special. Nothing special. Nothing special. It's really not special. Scrap that.
My inventory is full.
Alright. That's fine. And we're out. Whatever the hell this comes out at. Or which outskirts? Ah, I get it now. So, the last time I came through this area, I built the bridge. I didn't go through the cave first. And when I went back this way, the cave was blocked up. So I think that's what that is if you take the cave first, then you don't have to build a bridge, but you have to go through a whole shit ton of stuff. Let's see. Burwich Recon Report. I pray one of us makes it through this nightmare to deliver the report. The lives of those hiding in Devil's Crossing may depend on it. As instructed, my team has braved the wilderness of Reitmeyer and made it to the outskirts of Burwich. The situation there is worse than we feared. We encountered no survivors. The ethereal takeover of the region is now complete. What we found baffling, however, is the heavy concentration of enemy within Burwich itself. In our previous encounters with ethereals, they seemed unfocused, spread out across the wilderness in no predictable pattern. But this almost seems deliberate, as if they were swayed to keep watch over something important. Oh, and there's more. I regret to report that without a larger force at our disposal, even breaching the city walls would incur heavy casualties within and thin our already struggling ranks. While I understand completely that our situation is dire, we are desperate for a new source of supplies and food. I cannot recommend direct engagement with the enemy force at Burwich. It is a suicide mission. Funnily enough, I'm on that suicide mission. We need to be prepared for the eventuality that the enemy gathered at Burwich will mobilize upon Devil's Crossing. Should it come to that, we must be prepared to flee once more. Scout Thalina. Scout Thalna. And here we have some folks.
Oh, hello, traveler.
Oh, hi, Mark. Hello, traveler. If you find yourself going about these parts, I was wondering if you could help us locate someone. A bit tied up with the forge here. Someone disappeared? Or what are you doing out here? Someone disappeared? My master, Angrim, left our camp earlier today. He's intent on finding a group of survivors that he considers worthy of our smithing talents. We don't exactly see eye to eye in the matter of who we should be helping. Angrim wants to field an army to take the fight to the ethereals. I'd rather save as many as I can, whether they can fight or not. Continue. I want to help those people, but without my master's forging hammer, the sacred Malian Menhir, I won't be able to make anything worth a damn. A blacksmith, we could use you at Devil's Crossing. If you get Malian Menhir back, I will gladly join you in Devil's Crossing after I use it to help out around here. Please seek out my master and get Malian Menhir back. I saw him heading out to the northeast. He couldn't have gotten far. I can say I'll find him. I won't help you. Why should the hammer go to you? What is the Malian Menhir? It's a fucking hammer, dude. I'll find him. And I don't need to ask why it should go to him. His master sounds like an asshole. And I need to go dump stuff, so let's go back to town. Here's that guy saved. Thanks for saving my behind back there. Turns out not all the rifts mean bad business. I've gone ahead and set up my shop. Let me know if you need anything. Thanks.
You see anything you like?
I usually pick up stuff I like, but no, let's get bonuses to pets. This isn't doing anything for me, alright. So bonus on damages. Let's No, no. No. Another rare amulet. This is much more for a fighter than me. Maybe an elementalist. I don't know. None of it applies to me. Throw it in the box for later. Throw those in the box too.
See you around.
Got something you need stashed?
Yeah, I'm sure somebody will want those. And that's actually pretty nice. And let's go over to my junk stash and put all this stuff in there. Actually, that's pretty nice. What's this ring? That's a nice ring, but I'm gonna check it on there. That's fine. Bonus to energy, no bad thing. I really wish I knew how to fast transfer these. Ah, there it is. Okay. Ah, I need to go. That's nice. Okay. Glad I figured
I'll
that
hold on
out.
to that for you.
Alright, well, it's actually getting kind of late. I want to get some dinner. Oh, wait, let's finish this guy's quest. Did you put down those tainted men? Self-indicated it was righteous, didn't feel anything too much, forgot those people once lived. I regret they once lived. Alright, paying for lecture and conscience, blah blah blah, here's your pay, thanks. You killed scores of Shamble and dead, but I think you can do better. Aether corruption created some truly monstrous mutations in the dead. I hear tales from Burwich survivors that witnessed a horrifying transformation with their own eyes. Barlos and Hargat, they was fine folk, ran a boarding house up in Burwich until the Aether got them, turned them into things you only see in nightmares. Those that got away spoke of bloated flesh and blades of bone. That sounds awful. I cannot imagine it. Word is they chased the survivors as far as the moldering fields to the south of Burwich. Go out there and hunt some down. Tell me of the slaughter. They go where they're wild. Alright. Alright, now I'm going to get off. Yeah, I want to get some dinner, and I think we're good here. It's been a good stream as far as I know. Hope you had fun, and I'll see you later. When, I don't know, but we'll see. Till then, take care.